Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Tonight, I'm going to introduce a new, beautiful, unbelievably beautiful pack that was gifted to me by my friend and also one of my first clients, Madison. I had put this on my wish list, and it was so funny. I had things coming in the mail, business things, so I was just stacking everything. I didn't even know of their existence, and then today when I was in communication with her, she was like, oh, did you get the cards that were on your wish list? And then I got so excited, and I was like, find them! So these are them, and they're utterly beautiful. So what I'm going to do, and I'll timestamp everything, I'll just give you a brief run through of these and show you them, and then what we're going to do is we are going to find your animal spirit that is trying to give a message to you and what that message is, and we'll do that in a pick a card method, and it'll solely be on that because these are so beautiful. And I don't like to try to dilute any reads with especially the unveiling of a new pack, because it just becomes so much information in different areas. So it's basically I'm just gonna show you a few of these cards, and then we're gonna do a 3-card spread, and then we will read about your spirit animal. It's very cool because there's so many types of spirit guides, you know what I mean, that we can access. There's animals, totems, our ancestors, our light beings, plants, gods and goddesses, the ascended masters, all those things. So animals do play a very important part, as you can see right here. Like, she is so into crystals, and when I just got these in the mail today, and they were from Mumbai. These are called labradorite, and they actually have a property that looks, look at her, she's going to try to eat them. She loves crystals. They actually look like there's rainbows inside them. It might be a little tougher in this lighting, but they're like very prismatic on the inside. I'm sure quite a few of you know what labradorite is. They look a little dark right here, but you actually, when they hit the light the right way, they shoot out beautiful turquoise, greens, golds. They're like rather amazing, but the lighting isn't quite that strong. I wonder if I go really close if it'll work, because I would really love for you to see the color in the prism. There it goes. They're just remarkable. See that blue, and in the sun it looks like there's Peruvian pearls and things in it. It's amazing. So anyway, yeah, these reminded me of this particular card deck because it's very, look at the prismatic cover. It's very gorgeous, isn't it? I just love it. And it's written and illustrated by Kim Kranz. I gotta tell you, some of the artistry in these decks are just utterly mind-blowing. So I'm going to move these back, and we can take a look at them again. Like most of them, they come with a superb package, you know, with ribbon. It's very elegant. I love that. Isn't that really wonderful? And it's funny because I just was going through my rings and I put these on. I'm like, they really match. I love opalescent. I love pearls. I have these lovely opalites. Those are amazing too. Yeah, I feel like they're very light and beautiful. So let's take a look at some of these cards, and then we will oh, you know what I'll do for you guys? Let's do your animal spirit first, and then at the end we'll do like we did last time. We'll spread some out, and I'll just tell you some brief things about them in the book, but this way we can find out what your animal spirit is trying to tell you and what yours might be possibly. And it's funny because a lot of times the way we can identify our spirit animals is they come into you in dreams. You happen to run into them all the time. They're in your thoughts. And a way that you can call them is before you go to bed, you write in a notebook or a dream journal, you know, guardians of the dream world, I call unto you to reveal my spirit animal, my protector and guide. Show me the power, beauty, and grace in the radiant eyes, my gradient space. And it will just sort of come to you in your dream world. Do you ever remember more dreams that contain one sort of animal, you know what I mean? Or you just feel very connected to it? Like, I'm certain horse is definitely very close with me. Obviously cat and winter, but horses, I feel so compelled and drawn to them. And if they're in a field and I go up to the fence, they'll actually come over and run over to me and hang out with me. Love, love, love horse energy. Okay, so let's see what your spirit animal can be and what it is trying to tell you. Just see how like clear and cut and beautiful they are. Let's move them over a little. 1, 2, and 3. And what I'll put on each of these is some symbolisms, okay? I just have these. I have all my jewelry out because I was working on it, so I'm just going to use some of that. Here we have a baked enamel Lord of the Rings I just love that. I was making jewelry all day. I got so excited. I was doing some pieces for people. And this I love too, the chakra healing thing. And I'm going to do that with tiny little chips. I absolutely do this. I love symbolism. I love everything that is circular. Very beautiful. So that's going to be number 2. Let's see what we can have be number 3. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll use my amulet too. I love this. Look at this amulet. Like I try it all on different chains and stuff. I absolutely love this. It's beautiful. And when the light hits it, like the amber really pops. It's amazing. So, okay. So yeah, here we have number 1. We have our Lord of the Rings baked enamel. Here we have our chakra healing in silver circles. And then we have our omega. It's so funny. Our omega and our pentagrams and our archangels all in our beautiful amulets. We can choose those because we also have symbols, right, that we are really drawn to too. I adore things that are in circles. I have so much jewelry that are leaves as well. Like I love that. I always have leaves in my mind, things that have to do with nature. And ever since I've been a kid too, rainbows. I just love prisms and rainbows and those colors. And I was always attracted to them, even younger. I kind of knew, and I would see things in books, and I would be like, oh, chakras. And I mean, this was 1,000 years ago when I was young, and be like, oh, chakras, you know what I mean? Before it was really, Reiki was even prevalent or anything like that, for sure. Okay, so let's see what we have. I'll pull this over. I'm so excited to see this. So this will be 1, the baked enamel green leaf. 2 is the chakra healing, and 3 is the archangel and pentagram stars. And we'll begin. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. Number 1. I'm very excited. The butterfly. Oh my gosh, if Stephanie chose this, she's going to lose her mind. She just bought a butterfly bracelet today. And she keeps running into them, and they are her spirit animals. So she chose one. My whole machine's going to blow up. Because what people are finding now, they're really recognizing that their spirit animals are coming more and more often and in bigger groupings. You know what I mean? Like there's a butterfly sanctuary right up the road from where I live. And when I go in there and they start to float around, I feel the magic of them. You know what I mean? They just hover and float, and they're so beautiful. So let's look at this closely. I love this. Thank you so much, Madison, for these. I find them so beautiful and simple. And I've seen other readers use them, and I've always been like, oh, I need to be that. But sometimes, you know, I feel, even though it's part of my craft, yes, I don't like to be super Moorish, you know what I mean? I feel so much gratitude for everything that I do have that I'm like, do I really need another pack? And then I'm like, but it's art, and I can really never have enough art. I can't have enough stones and crystals and things like that. And we'll put that little Labradorite down there. Look at that one too, how the blue in it, like I can't, when you do it the right way, yeah, those shards of blue pop out. And in the sunlight as earrings, they look so beautiful. I must have had, when I wore a pair of these to work one day and the lighting was very specific, every single person that came up was like, what are those stones? Because as you know, Labrador it's almost like a fire inside a stone. It's almost like I call it a darker opal. That's what it looks like. So let's see, the butterfly. You are undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to the one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer, done at the same time and place, will do wonders for lifting up a butterfly spirit. Yeah, we really sometimes need those lovely little rituals, right? So when in balance, cheerful, graceful. When out of balance, you're fragile and frustrated. To bring into balance, you need daily routine. Beautiful. And okay, so that's you guys. That's very beautiful. And I know a lot of you are saying how you're you can relate to butterflies and you really see them and you notice them, right? They are a magical, magical totem. Okay, so that's you guys. And if you're not staying for the rest of the program and reads, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and then the bell as well, so you can get all your notifications. We have lots of fun stuff coming up. And all my links are below. If you need any extra assistance with anything, all my private read information is down there, and I'm also on Instago. If you have like an emergency, I usually get back to that. I check my Instago every hour or two, so I can usually get back to you with your inquiries within an hour or two as well. So there's that. So we're going to go on to number 2. Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? I love baked enamel. I know it's hard for me when I get sometimes in jewelry mode, and then I'm in jewelry making mode, and then I'm in card mode, and if I try to go crazy too much in one day, I have to set a timer and stop for what I'm doing, because I go down the rabbit hole. I have so much fun and I get so into it that even like looking at the decks, hours and hours can go by, and I'm like, oh, am I supposed to like feed the animals or go outside? You know what I mean? So let's see, number 2 will be the chakra healing. I love that too. I think I'm going to put that like on just beautiful long silver tubes so it shows up. Oh, owl. Again, aren't we getting like owl is coming up so often as well? It's very interesting. So we'll see what's going on with that. Okay, so owl, let's see what element they have there. It was so funny when I first saw the book, I was like, oh, I wonder how they're in the book. And I was like, are they alphabetical? Because they weren't numeric, but they're by element. So, oh, okay. So here we go with owl. It's so beautiful. Let's see if we can pop that up there. Yeah, I love the simplicity and beauty in these cards. Lovely. So the owl is about abundance, clairvoyance, and treasures. Yes, treasures, treasures. Love it. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from the east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way. Either in a spiritual or material form, with owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon and how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. When in balance, you are feeling generous, trusting, and secure. When out of balance, you have money quarrels and scarcity. To bring into balance, place an offering. It's very true. Sometimes when we have a lack or scarcity, by giving we realize we not only have enough, but we have more than enough. And I literally feel so crazy sometimes because after I make jewelry and I'm doing things, Ian just started laughing at me because I had all my pearls and all my jewels as I was making stuff, and I was literally just chucking it in a box like it was so much paper towels or garbage. And he's like, do you remember that thing when Vulcan was handing his wife diamonds that he was making, and she was just like, and throwing them up in the air like this? After I started making stuff, I was literally just throwing it in boxes because I didn't have any more space to put the things that I made, and I was so into the stones like this. I like to just look at them. Like, look at the lushness of the stones and the agates and the colors. And I really love Peruvian opals, which is that. And I was just playing with all this stuff, and when I was done, it was like treasures me, though. I felt like so abundant. I'm like, when I can just chuck stuff into a box like that, and it was like opals and pearls and everything. He's like, oh, like so much diamonds that Vulcan just hands her and she throws her. But yeah, you know, I feel so abundant when I have beautiful natural stones around me and cards. I feel like that's all I need. Like I don't even want to eat. I feel great. So again, when you guys feel like there may be a little bit of scarcity, make some kind of offering. Send someone a card or a gift. You know what I mean? There's nothing like giving something to someone to let you know, wow, I have this to give away. I am abundant. And you know, when you do that, the universe quickly replaces that with something even better for you. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not the item itself, isn't it? It's the anticipation of the arrival of it, of being able to handle it and cherish it. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. We need to care for things and show them respect as well. And always an offering. I mean, and my thing is time. If I had the time, I would send everybody I knew piles and piles of my jewelry and paintings and stuff that I make, but it really is time, and also materials do cost things, so you can't go hog wild. But you know what I mean? I always feel generous, trusting, and secure. That's what the owl is telling you, because when you do feel that way, you just get more of the same. Okay, it is absolutely the law of attraction and manifestation, right? When you're generous, the world is just generous back to you. You have that open heart and that open mind, and there's no lack or scarcity mindset. It's just abundance everywhere, right? So that's you guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Love that. So that's you. Don't forget to press like and subscribe and the bell so you can get all the notifications when the new videos are up. And there's always like 1 or 2 a day. That's what we're aiming for. So we're going to go on, and all my links are below if you guys need a private read, or any links to my Instago, anything like that. Okay, you guys, so now we're on number 3, and we are on the magic pendant. Let's see where we're going. Ooh. The crow, which I love. This is my other spirit animal, and you guys have heard me say that, and it's funny that it's with that, because that's a personal amulet I wear quite often too. I'm very connected to crows. They are the bringers of messages. They are the ones that they do the craziest things. Like if you give them an offering of food, they'll go out and collect sparkly and shiny objects for you. A lot of birds like shiny objects. It catches their eye, and they'll bring it and they'll leave it on your windowsills. I mean, I read this story of this girl, and I thought it was so cute. It was actually on Facebook. That she has a crow that every day will bring her something, and she feeds this crow, and she has over 600 individual items for this crow, be it bottle caps, real rings, hair bows, everything, and she just keeps them in a big box because that's her spirit animal too. And crows are magnificent. They really are, and they're very loud. And I remember when I shared the story, they came home the other day, and I knew that I should have just stayed outside and grounded out because people were driving crazy, and they got me wound up, and I heard a crow in my backyard, and I went there and I just stood there, and it actually just sounded like it was speaking words like, stand here a moment, look at the trees. And then I was completely calm, and I was able to come in and get all my work done peaceably, and it was very, very nice. It was a nice day. Okay, so the crow is about spirituality, strong creative, and watchfulness. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the 3 realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Again, yeah, I felt like I had connections to make, and had I rushed in with that, they would have been convoluted, but I was calmed by their presence, right? Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When in balance, you are your psychic, strong, clear messages. When out of balance, you are ungrounded and hypersensitive. Tell me that's not true. I want to hear in your comments, please, you guys, how true that is. 100%, right? To bring into balance, daily meditation practices. 100%. No matter what that is for you, just sitting back with coffee, peacefully, watching a little comedy to ground out, making that little bit of time for yourself, deep breathing, watching people that inspire you, lift you up, and help you, and let you know that the world is a peaceful, lovely place, right? Because sometimes when you go out and you're in traffic and everybody's reacting crazy, it can seem very threatening. Okay, so that was number 3. So what I'm going to do is just show you a couple of these. So don't forget to press like and subscribe if you're checking out, and hit the bell too, so it'll give you all the notifications when the new videos are up, and they're usually up every single day. We're going to be trying to do 1 or 2. So let's just have a look at a few of these. Look at that, the unicorn. And I won't read out of the book. I'm just going to show you some of the beautiful imagery, because, well, I'm going to use these a lot, obviously, and I want them to be fresh. Look at the turtle. I feel like a lot of you are definitely connected to turtle for sure. Look at the bat and the stingray. I love that with that, right? That's really cool. Oh my gosh, that's wicked cool. Yeah, and if you guys have any inquiries about my jewelry, I'm going to have all this stuff is going to be on my Etsy link, which is down below as well. I'm doing my best to get my stuff up fast enough as I create it, but I like the photography to be nice and things like that. Fish is also, I feel like fish have a ton of majesty to them. If you ever go to a koi pond and you just watch them, you're transfixed, right? Like, I am transported by them. Look at the horse with the moon. So beautiful. Wow. So again, while you guys are looking at these cards, I just want to share this one thing that I was watching this morning. I was listening to everybody, and I was garnering some information more about manifesting and just being natural, light, and happy and stuff. And one thing I just want to keep reiterating with you guys, look at that mouse, is to, you know, be humble, cool, chill, thankful, gratitude. And I really, really want you guys to get a piece of paper tonight and please just write down what you want. And keep saying this over and over. If any of you, I feel right now coming through me that a lot of you are having anxiety about money and money fears and scarcity mindset. I want you to just write down 10 times every night. It's so easy. While you're watching TV, whatever you're doing, money flows to me in great abundance all the time. However you want to phrase it. Money comes to me more and more frequently. Money is arriving on my doorstep every day. I am more than taken care of. Just keep writing things that have to do with money, the flow of it coming towards you. Since it's an energy and it's already out there, I want you to bring more and more into your life by not having a scarcity mindset. This is particularly beautiful too. And look, there's silver in the, that sea serpent is beautiful. Again, remember, it's already out there. It's already in abundance. It just needs to be directed. You simply have to call it to you, okay? Yeah, I have more and more money arriving every day. And then I want you to start writing down numbers. I am receiving $5,000 a month. I am continually receiving $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month. Put down a specific amount and say it over and over and write it down. I know for some people it sounds hokey, but it's literally calling it to you. You know what I mean? You ever get so nervous or you're sure there's an argument or something's going to take place and it does? It's because that is the dominant thought in your head. That is the thing that you are transmitting out there and over. So why not change that transmission to I am abundant and money flows to me freely? Just keep saying it, whatever phrase that has the energy of money coming towards you, so you can break those old mind habits of having scarcity. I just feel the message of a lot of people having stress over money right now, and I don't want that for you guys. So again, I'll just do a couple more. I want you to keep saying to yourself over and over, I am very abundant. The universe is continually sending me money. Things like that over and over, okay? Look at the otter. And the frog, we'll do one more because I want some. Oh no, we'll end on the cosmic egg because I am freaking out. And when I saw this, this is what made me want this initially. I was watching a reader and I'm like, that's a friggin' cosmic egg. I was losing my mind, and then I was like, I immediately, that's so funny that that even got out of my grasp and I wasn't immediately on the hotline getting it for me or whatever. But again, I know I don't like to be over excessive in both avenues, and if I'm hot on the pursuit of getting all my jewels, I hope you guys saw this other crown too. Like, look at this. Look at the beauty of it. The front has the thing, like, I really, look at that. And it's real and it's heavy and it is so beautiful on. So this is, yeah, we have to remember, you know, abundance is everywhere. And when you surround yourself with beautiful items, you know, they don't have to be expensive, but just that they bring charm and grace to your atmosphere, right? And that you can look at these things and know that seriously, there is a cosmic egg, you know what I mean? And it's full and it's sending us what we ask for. And all we have to do is open our hearts and minds and change our reality to know that it's all in our perception. Do we have scarcity? We either see things on two planes, right? Either able to acquire or out of our reach, right? Where as soon as you know it's easily acquired, you just bring it to yourself because there's no barriers there. So I want that easily acquired mindset, okay? Not lack of scarcity, just everything is flowing to you, whatever you need, okay? Look at this. And I'm going to help you. We're going to be implementing at each of every video a new way to start to bring abundance towards you, to bring love towards you, to bring contentment towards you, to bring calmness towards you, all those things that we need to operate on our highest level, okay, you guys? Love and light. I'm very excited. Again, Madison, thank you for this. This is magic. This is absolute magic to me. And of course, I'm probably going to stay up till 2 in the morning just staring at all this. I love it and I appreciate it so much. Again, this is what I mean about abundance and the flow of things too. I simply pressed a button that said, I wish for this. And guess what? It was on my doorstep. And the magic fairy Madison is the one that went beep, purchase and send. But you know what I mean? It's a wish list. And that's so funny because our wishes come true. Awesome. All right, you guys, I love you. Have a good night. I'll put out some more videos hopefully after 2.